What's up, guys? Matt Brown here for PlayPicks.com. Going to talk a little Thursday night football. Yet another road show coming to you from a hotel room on the Las Vegas Strip. But still want to talk this, what is certain to be a riveting Jaguars and Titans Thursday night football game tonight here, guys. As always, hit that subscribe button down below. Please give us a thumbs up, and in the comments section, let us know how you're going to play this game. If you like a side, if you like the total, or if you're just going to pass on this thing, hey, I do not blame you. This is probably not going to be the greatest game in the world if we are being completely honest with each other. Of course, head to dkpicks.com for $25 free at DraftKings Sportsbook, or head to playpicks.com/bonus, and you can see all of our bonus offers for DFS and for sports betting. All right, as we got it here, as you see on the screen, Nate's got the full write-up as usual here for the Jaguars and Titans. What we're looking at here, low 40s, no precipitation, no winds to really worry about here, so we're not too incredibly worried about the weather in this situation. Though, again, this is that time of year that we are looking at the weather and making sure that the weather is going to cooperate with how we want to bet. Jaguars 4-8 on the season, 3-4 at home, 4-6-2 against the spread, 1-4 on the road there. Of course, this game being on the road, coming off a barn burner 6-0 victory over the Indianapolis Colts. Of course, hopefully you did not watch that game. Yes, it was 6-0, but they did shut out the Andrew Luck-led Colts team in that game. Titans 6-6 on the season, 4-1 at home, 2-5 on the road, 6-6 against the spread on the season. Of course, they are coming off of a come-from-behind win against the Jets in that game. Jags just playing for pride. Titans still very much in the playoff hunt there in the AFC with that 6-6 record. Might need to not necessarily win out, but certainly need to win at least 3 of the 4 probably to get in there. These two teams played in week 3, and it went to a big 9-6 final score in that one. All right, we'll scroll down here just a little bit on the article. Take a look at the lines here. DraftKings Sportsbook, looking at a 4 here at 888. It's a 4. Titan at FanDuel, it's a 4, and BetStars, it's 4.5. Let's flip over to FanDuel here, and you can see that the line's been on the move. It is at 5 now over here, so money been coming in on the Titans in this thing. So these lines look like we're looking more at 5-ish. Looks like this line has moved a pretty good amount here. We got the totals at 37.5, 38, and let's see, yeah, still holding steady there at 37.5 over here on FanDuel Sportsbook. 64% of the bet, 77% of the money is on the Titans at home. 54% of the tickets is on the over. However, 62% of the money is on the under. So they're writing more tickets on the over as always, but they're getting bigger bets, more money coming in on the under in this game. As far as injuries concerned, not too bad here. Jalen Ramsey, Calais Campbell, both expected to play. Rookie wide receiver DJ Shark not going to play for the Jags, but he really hasn't made a huge impact for them so far this year. Anyway, they do get Leonard Fournette back from suspension in this game. For the Titans, Tajay Sharp expected to play, as is Malcolm Butler. So nothing to really worry about here. I'll scroll down, let you read along if you want to check out Nate's write-up as we're talking here. Jaguars on offense, 16.9 points per game. That is 30th in the league, 24th in total yards, 27th in red zone touchdown percentage. So they're getting in the red zone and they are not scoring touchdowns, having to settle for field goals more often than they would like for sure. 17th in offensive rush percentage, so definitely like to run the ball. 25th in rush yards per attempt, 24th in total pass yards, 28th in pass yards per attempt. So not very efficient when they pass the ball. On the offensive side, on the offensive line side here, 16th graded run blocking unit, 24th graded pass blocking unit. On the Titans side, 18.4 points per game. That's 28th in the league, 28th in total yards, 22nd in red zone touchdown percentage. So another team not very efficient when they get into the red zone there. 4th in offensive rush percentage. So, of course, love to run the ball there in Tennessee with those two running backs that they have in Henry and Lewis. 17th in total rush yards and 29th in rush yards per attempt. So even though they love to run the ball, they are not very efficient when they do it. 29th in total pass yards, so again, not getting it done through the air. Offensive line, 14th graded run block unit, 15th pass block unit. As far as pace goes, if you're worried about how these teams play, Jaguars about 12th in pace, so right at middle of the league-ish. Titans 30th in pace, so a very deliberate team. They like to play slow. On the defensive side of the ball, I'll keep scrolling down here just a little bit more. You can read along as we keep going. Jaguars 5th overall DVOA, 2nd overall as graded by Pro Football Focus, 3rd in yards per game allowed, 5th best pass rush in the league, 7th in pass coverage grade, 3rd in pass yards per game allowed. This is a great defense still there in Jacksonville. This offense has just not helped them out at all, put them in terrible positions. And with that, some of these, I think that some of the allure of this Jacksonville defense kind of went away. But really and truly, if you look at the metrics here, it's still a very, very elite defense there in Jacksonville. On the Titan side of the ball, 20th overall DVOA, 18th ranked by Pro Football Focus, 9th in yards per game allowed, 18th against the run, 9th in yards per game allowed. 18th against the run, 20th in rush yards per game allowed, 24th ranked pass rush, 10th in pass coverage grade. So they actually grade out fairly well in pass coverage there, according to Pro Football Focus, and 5th in pass yards per game allowed. So you can see towards the bottom of the league in most of the metrics there for this Titans defense. All right, let's make a case. Scroll down a little bit further here into the picks section of everything here. Of course, Nate has the great write-up on the site, Head to Play Picks, and you can read this thing from top to bottom. Let's make a case for the over in this one. And look, two teams that don't score very many points. You got an elite defense in the Jacksonville Jaguars. So let's try to make a case for the over. Broken plays, perhaps, splash plays, someone runs away from a defense, a blown coverage, something like that, where you get some sort of quick score here. And a turnover. Turnovers, I think, is going to be something. If Cody Kessler can, of course, Blake Bortles not playing in this game. Cody Kessler under center there for the Jaguars. Maybe he ends up making some mistakes. He did not do that in his first start. Mariota has thrown some interceptions at times this season, so maybe it creates a few short fields for these offenses, and that's how we can get to the over in this thing. A case for the under. Look at these offenses, right? I mean, let's just be honest. Look at these offenses. They are putrid. They are 28th and 30th in the league in total in points per game scored. You have a team. One of these teams is led by Cody Kessler. They had to bench Blake Bortles and turn to Cody Kessler is how bad the offense has been going. And of course, Leonard Fournette's going to be back in this thing. They love to be a running team when Leonard Fournette is in the lineup. We already talked about how often the Titans want to run the ball there with Derrick Henry and Deion Lewis. So you know that they want to run the ball. What happens when you run the ball? The clock keeps tick, 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 tick. Also, another case for the under here is just the fact that this Jaguar defense has still been playing at an elite level. And when they play at an elite level, I think that they are going to be able to hold Mariota and company here to not a lot of points in this game. And I understand that the total is low. Just something to think about whenever you're trying to pick, how you want to go in the over-under there. So on player props as well, I'm going to be looking at unders in this one. I expect the defense to show up here for Jacksonville. And again, I just don't have a ton of trust in this Tennessee Titans offense. So if any of the numbers look kind of out of whack as far as the player props go, I'll be looking to the unders in those situations for sure. On the side here, guys, I mean, again, we saw that this line has been on the move here. As we take a look, it is up to 5. I'm going to be leaning towards playing the Jaguars in this situation, getting the points here. I understand this Jaguars team has been absolutely putrid on offense so far this season. Trust me, I get it. But I'm getting points with a team that with Leonard Fournette back, I think they can play kind of a ball control offensive style. And then their defense is playing still, again, at an elite level. And I believe that they'll be able to hold Marcus Mariota and company in check here. So for me, don't blame you, especially at this number. If you see the 4.5s and 5s out there, if you don't feel super comfortable in this Jaguars team, I don't mind you going ahead and playing a teaser in this game. Then you get it through the 7 and through the 10. At this point, if you're seeing 4.5s out there, you're getting it up to 10.5. If you're seeing 5s, of course, up to 11. Don't hate that play at all if you kind of want to just open a teaser in with something else for the weekend, or if you just want to play this game alone. A teaser in the under here, I think, actually, really, if you want to tease this total either way at this juncture, I think it's perfectly fine. It's so low that you're teasing it down to like 31 points, if you're going that way. And if you get it up into like those mid 40s, of course, I don't think there's going to be a lot of points in this game. I do think that the Jacksonville defense will win more times than not, and will be sure and take advantage of any turnovers and things like that they're able to create here. So, guys, thanks for watching the video. Please, again, hit that subscribe button down below, hit the like button, and in that comment section, let us know how you're going to play this game. Again, it's an island game. I know you want to bet it, but if you don't, you don't have to bet these things, obviously. Like, the books have to book them all. We don't have to bet them all, and this is just going to be an ugly game unless you just plan on watching this thing for sure from coast to coast. So, again, in that comment section, let us know how you're playing this game, how you think this total is going to play out. And, of course, as always, DKPicks.com for $25 free at DraftKings Sportsbook, and PlayPicks.com/bonus for all of our DFS and Sportsbook offers that we have for you. Thanks for watching. We'll be back for Sunday Night Football. Hey, guys, thanks for checking out this video. While you're here, hit that subscribe button right down below. Make sure you never miss a video. When you get done doing that, please head to PlayPicks.com/bonus for the very best deposit bonus and free money offers on the internet.